All right, it is Monday. Fired up to chat with everybody and fired up about the call we got today. Very, very special call. We've been looking forward to it. We've been promoting it. I want you to hear what Paul Roberts has to say when it comes to partnership and the massive opportunity it is for you. But let's go through the leaderboards real quick so we can get Paul on. Let's go. All producers over 1,000 submitted last week. We got Eric Lardy with $1,010.64. Noel Wilson, $1,094.28. Jen Jordan, $1,181.04. Amber Cox, $1,271.76. Michelle Townsell, $1,778.76. Rogers and Kim Straughter, $1,847.76. Gregory Kugozi, $1,991.60. Austin Heater, $2,704.08. Brandon and Ashley Beal, $3,000. Tucker Parrish, $3,087.96. Gada Asta, $3,891.36. Deshonda Mills, $4,153.44. Continuing to make things happen, Deshonda. I'm proud of you. Sheena Flowers, $4,948.32. I turned in $4,989.24. Kristen Landry, way to go, $5,496 in production. New people killing it. I'm so proud of you, Kristen. Jeremico Edwards, $6,761. Gustavo and Mercedes Tehran, $7,251.12. Mimi Ramiro, $8,830.02. Mark Hutchison, $9,043.74. Billy and Ada Crane, 16 apps, $10,844.28. And number one for the week last week in submitted production, my buddy, Mr. Evan Patzer, $18,363.04. Way to go. And guys, just always as a reminder, submit your submitted numbers to us. We want to recognize you. We don't get a lot of good data on e-apps when they come through submitted. We always catch it on the issue paid, but I would love to recognize what you're sending in this week. All right, let's go to recruiting last week. We will go to completed fast tracks. Eduardo Soto and Michael Sykes, both with 1 direct completed fast track. Billy and Ada Crane, 4 direct completed fast tracks. Rogers and Kim Straughter, 5 direct completed fast tracks. Brandon and Ashley Beal and my base shop tied at 7 apiece in direct fast tracks last week. Enrolled in licensing, Rogers and Kim Straughter enrolled 5 direct in licensing. My base shop enrolled 10 direct in licensing. Completed contracts last week, all with 1 direct completed contract. You got Billy Crane, Evan Patzer, Tony Trong in my base shop. And leading the way, Brandon and Ashley Beal with 4 direct completed contracts. Brandon, Ashley, we appreciate your example. You guys are killing it. Let's go through top 10 personal producers issue paid through the 19th. Number 10, Gada Asta, another new person, killing it, $7,478.88. Number 9, Deshonda Mills, $7,711.27. Number 8, Evan Patzer, $8,415.91. Number 7, Jeremico Edwards, $10,153.62. Number 6, Mark Hutchison, $12,181.98. Number 5, Sheena Flowers, $12,469.62. Number 4, Austin Heater, $12,768.48. Way to go, Austin. Where are we at? Number 3, Gustavo and Mercedes Tehran, $14,691.74. I'm currently sitting in second place at $18,882.77. And leading the way, Billy Crane, $19,812.79 in issue paid through the 19th. Leading the way in recruiting, all tied in 5th place. You got Mark Hutchison, Roger Straughter, Mimi Ramiro, Tucker Parrish, and Deshonda Mills. Way to go. Then the 4th place would be my base shop with 3 direct contracts. The 3rd place would be Billy Crane with 4 direct completed contracts. 2nd place, Evan Patzer with 5 direct completed contracts through the 19th, and dominating, leading the way, Brandon and Ashley Beal with 15 direct completed contracts. Brandon and Ashley, so proud of you guys. Keep rocking. All right, that's it for me. I want to get Paul Roberts on. I want you to hear what he has to say. Paul was so gracious to give us time a few weeks back. He's given us time again. I personally, the reason I wanted this call, Paul said he changed the way he promotes the partnership opportunity, and it made a massive difference. So I'm going to mute out and take notes because I want to see how he does this. Paul's a dear friend. Holly and I love him and Tamara. And Paul, thanks for sharing with us, man. Thanks for coming on. I'm going to turn it over to you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Man, what an honor. I'll say this, as you're, we all learn from each other, as you're doing your numbers, I'm going, crud. I do leaderboards every week and I don't do recruiting numbers. What's wrong with me, Bubba? I got Bubba and Jeremy Patton here in my office right now because we're about to do our sales meeting. So I'm going to talk to them every once in a while. And I'm going to talk to you, Brandon. I'm going to talk to all of y'all. Here's what I'll say. And I say it all the time. Great news is coming. Great news is coming. You got to speak that every single day. Great news is coming. Great things are happening for you. Great things are happening for your life. Today, everything you do today directly affects the outcome of how it's all going to shape out for you. I mean, what you do today is going to affect the way your dreams and your journey end up. Completely honored to be on this call. I'm hearing some of those crazy numbers, and I feel a little inadequate talking to some of y'all. Those are some big numbers. And my man Davey's killing it, crushing it. Thank you, Stephen. That's impressive. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this call. I should have you do the call, but thank you so much. I'm humbled to be here speaking to such an incredible group. I'll say this: do everything in your power. No, let me start here. I take great pride, and I know Stephen takes great pride in the fact that Andy Albright became a partner with integrity, that Andy got a nice big fat paycheck. I don't know what it is. I've never asked him. I'm very close to him. I talk to him about every other day, and I've never asked him once what his payout is because that doesn't matter. But I take great pride, and I know Stephen and Holly do as well, that they fought a battle to get him to that point. And I like that. I like that a lot. When you start fighting for somebody else, your life, it multiplies in every avenue of your life. When you are waking up in the morning, thinking about you, thinking about whatever it is you're thinking about, your bills, your lack of money in the bank, whatever. When you're so focused on everything is painful, everything hurts. But when you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what? I'm in this to make this entire thing better. I'm in this to make Andy Albright look great. Then you fight for something much bigger, much stronger than yourself. When you're day to day, let me give you an example, okay? Hopefully this will relate. People get tired of my running stuff, but it relates so well to life. When I wake up in the morning and I negotiate with myself about running, there's been many times where I've said, you know what? I worked hard this week. I'm going to take today off, okay? Because I'm out there by myself. It's a battle of myself, one of the hardest you'll ever fight. But check this out. Over the past about 3 months, we've been training. There's about 5 of us training for a half marathon, for their first half marathon ever. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, we send our numbers to each other of how far we ran and did we do everything we were supposed to do. Let me say something. Some of those mornings I wouldn't have run had I been by myself, but because I have a team to fight for, I have a team that I want to show them my numbers, I fight harder. I fight stronger. And it's been a very enjoyable couple of months for me because I've been in this battle of running by myself all the time, especially this year because they canceled all of our races. So it's been very difficult to push yourself a little harder. But when you got a team that you're fighting for and trying to make better, and this goes back to you matter. You absolutely matter. You're so important to this thing. And right now, we all need to get out of bed early in the morning, not for ourselves, but for the team. And I know that sometimes can be hard to understand when you're maybe you don't have a team, but I'm here to tell you, you do have a team. It's us. It's all of us, right? And go out and fight for other people. I know Stephen and Holly and myself, we hang our heads high knowing that Andy got that deal. Proud of that, man. I'm proud of the fact that I didn't quit. I'm proud that I fought a little harder in the trenches. So let me say this. Now what I'm asking of each of y'all is to fight hard to get Stephen and Holly there. Stephen didn't know I was going to say this. He didn't say, hey, so he has no clue what I'm talking about right now. I have not shared any of this with him. But I'm telling you, if you wake up every morning trying to push somebody else, you get up in a better mood. You get up ready to take on the world. Another running example. You ready? When I'm by myself, I feel every bit of 50 years old. But here lately, there's 3 people in this running group that are below 25 years old, right? They're below 25 years old. So I ain't dare going to complain to them that stuff hurts. I'm not dare going to complain to them of what's going on. I'm in it for the team. And when you start living like that and you get out of bed and quit focusing on your problems, focus on somebody else's, focus on the fact that Holly and Stephen and Holly are not partners, focus on that fact and help push them in that direction. Then when you wake up, the 50-year-old bones don't hurt no more. It's amazing. I'm running my first, well, it might be my second race with actual people this Thursday. This Thursday, they're doing a run. And I'm so excited because there can be people there. I promise you, Jeremy, I'll wake up out of bed that morning much different than I do other mornings. 100%. My bones won't feel like they're 50. I'll be so fired up to go hang out with a bunch of people and run. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I have learned over this process of training with my daughters who are 25 and 26 years old. My daughter says, you get up at 5:30 to run at 7? I said, yeah. She goes, why so early? I said, it takes a while for this body to get going, fool. Wait till you get my age. I can't run in 30 minutes after waking up. I got stuff to do. Well, the same is true in this business. Some of y'all been here for a couple of years, and you might need to get up a little earlier to get your mind right. Get up in the morning, get your mind right to help someone else get the partner. Your time will come. I wanted Andy to have this moment, and therefore my time will come. I will get partnership because of it. Now, let me talk about partnership in a whole and how I really hope this drives it home. Today, everything you do, you're building your legacy. Don't take this lightly. When I first started this business, let's be honest, I was building Andy's business. When Stephen first started this business, let's be honest, he was building Andy's business. He wasn't, we said we were building our business. And I'd have some people say, well, what's your business worth? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to tell what my business is worth. I mean, did I own it? I thought, I don't know. You do now. Andy has put us in a position where you do own it. You own it. Everything you put into it today goes towards your legacy, goes towards your future. Everything, every person you hire 5 people, you train all 5 and only 2 stay. That's great. You have 2 that have joined your journey. Your legacy begins. It begins now. Everything you do, it's yours. You own this thing. Let's be honest. When I hired Michael Owens 15, 16 years ago, when I hired Jeremy Patton 17 years ago, I sold them a box of air. I sold them a box of air. I said, you can do this. You're going to go build your own team. You're going to run your own company. And thank God I had that vision and that dream that this day would come true. Thank God they had the vision to not, examine that box of air too closely. Some people did examine that box of air too closely. They're not with us today, and they're not in a position to become partner with one of the largest companies in the world. But we are. But thank God they stayed, and thank God I promoted that, because today it's here. The day that we talked about. I was talking to Michael the other day. I said, Michael, what you and I dreamed about when we were sitting in that hotel in Denver, Colorado, the things we discussed that day, my friend, have arrived. This is our time. Everything you do is for your legacy, your company. Now, this sounds a little contradictory, because I told you to focus on getting Stephen and Holly there. Now I'm talking about your company. Please understand, you're going to get both of them, okay? But the way you get Stephen and Holly to partner is you focus today. This is also your legacy. This is also your future, and you need to hire the next you. You need to get 4 agency managers and with, like Stephen and Holly have done. You need to get the next you laid out in there so they can go forward. Andy has put this on our laps. This is our mission. This is our time. He has gone out and made this incredible deal with integrity for you and I. Don't mistake that. For you and I. This is for us and our futures. And now it's up to us. I hope it gets you out of bed earlier. And don't just get out. Some people tell me, I'm up. I'm like, well, okay, don't just get up to get up. get up and be productive. Like, you need to eat, sleep, breathe this stuff. This is for you. You wanted an opportunity. You wanted a chance to own your own business and get a big payout. It's here. It's like when I was talking to this group a couple of weeks ago here in my office, I wanted to get on my hands and knees. I might have gotten on my knees. This is your time, man. This is your chance. This isn't a job. I don't even know what to call it, a career. This is your life, baby. This is your chance to say, you know what? I'm going to do something different than anybody in my family's ever done. I'm going to pair up with some of the greatest people in the world. And I'm going to get my day. Now, don't get too hung up on you. This is, again, contradictory a little bit. Stay focused on the person above you. Here, you ready for this? Let's say, Brandon, you're the one that pushes to get Stephen and Holly their partnership. Okay? Or Evan or Ed. See, I shouldn't start naming names. We're in trouble now. Hutch. Y'all got so many killer people on this team. I'm screwing up. You guys are, I'm about to go through the participant list just so I don't leave people's names off, because y'all are like one of my favorite teams, no doubt. But let's just say it's Brandon that pushes the hardest to get him up there. Let's just say it's Ed. Let's just say it's Evan. So hard. That person is the next person. Do you understand me? You see, sometimes when you're not selfish, you're kind of being selfish. Is this making sense? Is this making sense, Jeremy? So, like, you're fighting, like I'm fighting to get Andy to where he needs to get. Please understand that helps me. That benefits me. But I can't make me the focus. I got to make something bigger than me the focus. Otherwise, I get out of bed and I think about everything that hurts. I think of everything that's painful. But in my circumstances, I'll wake up in the morning and think about how everything feels good. Because I'm making a lot of money now. That's also very dangerous. It's just as dangerous as the broke person. The broke person who feels they're fine and everything's going to be okay is just as dangerous as the person that's making a lot of money and quits working too. They're one and the same. So I have to get out of bed, out of my beautiful, gorgeous bed that my wife has just made. My whole house is amazing. Like, I make myself travel just so I don't stay there that much, because if I stay there too much, wait till you come see the backyard. Oh my gosh. She has totally changed everything. TV, one of them outdoor TV, Sunbright TVs. It's ridiculous. I was out there yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I could live here 24/7. But but it's just as dangerous. I got to get out and fight for something greater. Now let me tell you what I'm fighting for. I am fighting for all the people that have been loyal. See, I believe my partnership is based off now. I got to go out and fight for all the people that have been loyal. Let me name some people on my team. I need to do this for Jeremy because I sold him a box of air years ago and he went with it. That's what integrity means to me, is I need to be loyal to him, help him get to partnership. And the same with Michael, and I can name everybody on my team. Also, check this out. I'm also doing it for Steven. I'm also doing it for Adam. Okay. I'm also doing it for everyone listening to my voice right now. We got to show the way. We got to lead the way. I got to say every day, Paul, you're building your legacy. Don't mess this up. Today's the day that you begin to build your company. Every single day you wake up, you're building something special. You're building a gold mine for your future. You're going to attract great people into your life. You're going to attract some of the most incredible friendships, relationships that you'll ever have in your life starting today. Because I'm building my legacy today. My daughter's part of the company now. I got to build it for her. I need her to speak these words. I need her to know that every single day she hires someone, it's for her and her legacy and her team and her company and her future family. Andy has blessed us with absolute ownership in this deal. He has forged ahead, gone before us, fought the fight, negotiated like crazy with these integrity people, which, by the way, there's some beautiful people. He couldn't have placed us with some more beautiful people. It's kind of maybe the message I want y'all to hear today. Take a deep breath. He has positioned us with some really cool people. I was fortunate enough that I got to take my good friend Jeremy Patton over to their headquarters, and Jeremy and I both walked away saying, "These are our people. These are our kind of people. This is our team. This is our family. The way they talk to each other. There was no handshakes goodbye. They were all hugs. This is a guy that I don't know what he's worth, but who cares? He's worth more than me. But hugging me, telling me he loves me. Whoa, right? I'm telling you, Andy has put us with some amazing people. It's like, I want, just trust me on this, kind of like that box of air I sold to Pat years ago. Trust me on this. Fight like crazy, because the people he has put in our lives, the opportunity of the people that he has put in our lives are going to forever change yours. But you got to start building your legacy today. Stop. I'm recruiting some people. No, you're building your legacy today, man. I got 25,000 AP. I hear you. That's great. God bless you. Keep doing that. But you're building something greater than that, bigger than that. So much bigger than you, that you're going to be able to, your family's going to say, yep, he was the one. She was the one that forever changed the family lineage.
Yes.
Lineage.
That's a good word, bro.
Thank you.
You've been reading.
I've been reading.
It's big.
Now, when I'm bringing people in the business, I got this new girl in my office, Tatiana. She went out and wrote some business this week. But as I'm talking to her, I'm speaking to her differently. I'm texting her, Tatiana, you're building your legacy now. This is not an insurance job. This is not a life insurance sales job. This is your legacy, man. This is God has put you in this place today for this reason, for this purpose. And I believe he's put everybody on this team, because I know the caliber of people on this team. There's some organizations you get near and you just don't want your people near. This organization, I want all my people near, everybody here. I want us to go together. I want us to go to partner together. Like, I'm about to start naming names and mess up, but when Patton gets his partnership, you know who I'm thinking of. I want your partnership to go right with it. You know who I'm thinking about. When Dr. Phil gets his partnership, you know who I'm thinking about. I want your partnership to go right with them. How about Bubba? How about Bubba getting partnership? Bubba becomes partner. Bubba goes to Paris, and then Bubba becomes partner. Going to Thailand. Bubba going to Thailand too. Please hear me, gang. When you wake up with these feelings, you're going to work harder. You work harder for something greater than you. You work harder than you work for yourself. If you start putting Stephen and Holly's partnership on path today, you'll work harder. You'll just flat out work harder. Because this is our time, man. I don't know how else to say it. I would thank God every morning that you have a Stephen Davies in your life that introduced you to Andy Albright, that you have an Andy Albright in your life that can forever change everything about your life. I would constantly say great news is coming. Great things are happening to you, because they are. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not coming. Please understand, when I got here, I was committed to this thing before I was successful. I was committed to this thing before I knew I could do it. How about that? I was committed to this thing before I was even, I wasn't sure if I could do it. Oh, I got some chats. This is good. Let me read these real quick. Fired up. Me too. Yeah, everything. Thank you, Jeremy. Everything is building your legacy, man. Say that to yourself. Tell everybody around you. Got to help Stephen and Holly go partner. Yes, you do. Jeremy, if you lead that charge with everything inside of you, with everything that you got, you will not feel your pain. You will not feel your foot hurting. You will not feel anything if you just lead with that charge that you're going to do it for somebody else. And I swear it's coming your way. I promise you it's coming your way. Lead with that. Lead with everything inside of you. Thank you, Evan. Everything. I knew what you meant. I love you guys. Stephen, thank you so much. We're about to go have a phenomenal meeting. I hate calling it a sales meeting. We need to change the name of that thing. Legacy meeting. There we go. We need to change it to something different than sales. But Stephen, I love your team. I love you. I love Holly. You and I got a lot of work to do, that's for sure. And we're definitely surrounding ourselves with the right people. I'll end with this. If you want success in your life, you better hang out with people that have an appetite for success. If you want a passion for God, you better hang out with people that have a yearning to have a relationship with God. If you want to have a great marriage, you better hang out with people that speak highly of their spouses. That's just the way this thing works. And that's why I need all of y'all speaking this way, speaking about your legacy, speaking about your future, speaking about your love for this organization and this team. Love you guys.
Dude, thank you so much, Paul. I don't know if you can see it, but I absolutely got goosebumps just hearing those thoughts. And dude, that was powerful. Thank you. And I'm with you, man. It's the legacy is just, I got goosebumps all over, man. That was awesome. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you.
I love you. I appreciate you giving us your time, man. Man, I wish I could be there with you in person. That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Love you, man.
Love you too. Well, let's keep rocking with the call, guys. Man, that was good stuff. Hard to focus now. Fired up thinking about that. Guys, I've got some other guests I want to get on the call as well. But going on what Paul said there, that what Andy's positioned us for, having that view, that peek behind the curtain, it's a crazy legacy changing opportunity for you to be a partner with integrity. I'm with Paul. Having spent time around those guys, they're our people. They are our people. Brian Adams is one of us, man. I'm telling you, it's so exciting, so exciting. But we got a lot of work to do, like Paul said. So what I want to do, I want to get some people on the call that are killing it. First up, let's get Sheena on the call. Sheena, me and you were talking. Actually, we were talking on the Base Shop chat, and I'm so proud of you. It's one of those things, right? Megan Wood showed us a methodology, right, on how to continue to feed the sales machine. And it's always, anytime something like that comes out, I'm always like, who's going to be the early implementers? There's always a few early implementers, and then there's moderate adapters, and then there's late adapters and never adapters. So you have decided, I'm going to be one of the leaders. Just that decision in that moment, just like the decisions we're all making today going, I'm going to go partner. It's the same process of just going, I'm an early adapter. So come on, share with us some of the stuff you're doing. Share with us, was it as scary as you thought? What did you learn by doing it? Just share some of that good stuff going on in your world.
Thanks, Stephen. Thank you for having me on the call, you and Holly. And the Alliance has really supplied us all with everything that we need. It's just a matter of getting beyond that fear and saying, hey, there's always something that I can do to build my business, to help my leaders, because me following behind leaders like Billy and Jeremico and you and speaking with Andy is like, how do I get there? I'm just starting out and I've been here still a little under 4 months, but there's so much opportunity and the tools are there. So when I start looking at how Megan Wood does what she do, it's like, wow, I hear her name being called so much. And then I'm like, how can I follow behind her? What is she doing? How does she stay there? How did she get there? And I just started looking into some of the podcasts, listening to the trainings, and I got past just looking into leads. Okay, now these leads have become my clients. Am I truly servicing them on all the products that we have that they could be eligible for, that they can benefit from? And then I listened to Megan and she talks about how when she's there for that first appointment, she's listening. She's actively listening on how she can come back a second time to say, hey, I noticed when we were talking, you said that cancer runs in your family. Okay, well, we have products that can help secure that in the event that you have an unfortunate diagnosis that may come about or happen. And it's just, there's no excuses. If you really want to build a legacy, if you really want to be a leader, everything that you need is there. And just to know that you have people who are willing to help you get there. All you have to do is just reach out to them. That's all I do. I reach out. I'm big on communication. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I love to learn how to get closer and closer to my goals, to supersede the expectations that even I have for myself. So it's just amazing. And I'll tell anyone, the tools are there. Reach out to your upline, reach out to Stephen, reach out to Andy, fight for their attention. Everyone is willing to help you get to where you're going, but you have to get beside yourself and be that person that you can be instead of keeping yourself boxed in. I don't like being in a box, Stephen. And Paul Roberts, oh my God, I listened to him on a rising tide on Friday. I went out that same day. I spoke with Andy. I listened to Paul, recruited a person all within 4 hours. Met her, talked to her, had her recruited and in licensing in less than 4 hours. That's how determined I am to sell, build, and recruit. I will be agency manager someday. I will be partner someday. I will build my legacy. That's just how motivated and determined I am.
I love it. I love it. And just appreciate you. It's the fast implementation. The same thing that caused you to go, I'm going to do exactly what Megan Wood is doing with these loop back sales, make the life sales, go back, loop back. It's the same thought process as I was on that call with Andy. I'm going to do exactly what he said. I mean, that speed is, that's going to take you to agency manager, take you to partner. You might say, well, how does selling cancer policies back on life insurance? How does that, it's not about what you're doing. It's about pulling the trigger. That's what's got me so fired up. So thank you for your example. Continue to help lead that. We've got such an opportunity with the portfolio we have now, not just to go knock out a life sale, never talk to a person again, but loop back quick and help them with all those other products. Sheena, thank you for your example. Appreciate you so much. Keep on leading.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Thanks, Stephen.
Absolutely. All right. Evan Patzer, I want to get you on the call too, man. I tell you what, it's just anytime I see people getting crazy momentum, I just want to hear what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like Paul. Surround me with people that got the momentum, that got the fire. Dude, you killed it last week in production. You're stepping up on recruiting. So many great things, dude. So I just wanted to share a little bit of the Evan Patzer magic with everybody. What's on your mind? What's on your heart? And then I've got a message to close out the call.
Alrighty, man. Well, Stephen, can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear, brother.
Alrighty, man. So I'm shivering. I'm shaking. I'm nervous in a very good way, because after hearing what Paul Roberts had to say to us today, just paying close attention to his demeanor, his energy, and hearing how he perceives what we have here at the Alliance is a sheer reminder of why I'm here, right? And why we're all here. And so just the perspective and the heart of Andy Albright that he relays, and just the way he thinks about what partner is, and how we all have that available to us. Like, we are building something towards our destiny with every action we take as it relates to our business with the Alliance is absolutely massive. It's incomprehensible. I see how it's affected you. I'm looking at your energy and how I can almost see your thoughts, like right now, as I'm watching you and as I've watched you on this call. But man, I'm just fired up out of my mind. It's one of those things where this last week was just the numbers owing me. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Consistently taking high levels of action each and every week without fault, you are going to yield what's owed to you. And that's exactly what happened last week. I just did what I always do, which is put in a high level of sales calls, appointment sets, and continue to go out with an open heart and an open mind to serve the people that I'm going to meet with. And, you know, as it relates to recruiting, we have stepped that up, you know, and I'm really, really excited. As a matter of fact, leading right into this call, I just had a team call with Andy Albright, and seeing him pour into some of the new people that I have on the team. He has a couple of folks that he's so excited about that he wants to take his jet to go meet him and hang out with them. So that was really cool. Or he even offered to bring them down there to Florida, where he's living. But trust me when I say this, like, I've never been more certain about the fact that the path I'm going down is partner. Nothing is going to stop me from getting to that point. And it's based off of the simple fact that, hey, this goes back to, we've been told since we started this agency, since we started working with the Alliance, it is 100% success for those that just keep going and don't give up. Like, this system that is developed, and it keeps getting gooder and gooder. Like, it's better and better. It's way better than it was when I started 3 years ago. And it's going to get even better because we've got a leader that is absolutely relentless in Andy Albright. I mean, he absolutely will do whatever it takes to make sure that we all have the opportunity to grow to our highest level. And through that has become our ability to become partners with integrity and have the life of our dreams. So I'm so excited. I can't think straight. There's going to be bigger weeks to come. We're speaking really positive affirmations. We're taking bigger actions. We're investing more in recruiting. We're investing more in leads. And we're trying to implement every type of resource and tool that we have available to us at the Alliance, because we have so much, so that we have the best success each and every week, week in and week out. So I'm just super grateful, man, and fired up. Gonna keep putting on the gas and keep growing.
I love it, dude. I love it. I cannot wait to watch you go partner, man. Cannot wait. And Soto's setting a heck of an example for you with how he's investing and how aggressively you've got a great example there. So many great things, man.
That's
Appreciate
right.
your example. And yeah, don't stop saying it. Either you owe the numbers owe you. I mean, just don't stop saying that, bro. It's such a key to this. It's just steady, repeated, high level effort is going to produce payout. And that's from day one. I never wanted to owe the numbers. Never wanted to owe the numbers. I love having the numbers owe me. And you're right. That's how it happens. And so it takes the faith on the tough weeks to put in the same level of high activity, knowing that the payout's coming. And that's why I'm so proud of you, dude. So proud of you, man. Awesome. All righty. So what's the message today? Well, I just want to share 5 quick thoughts on the difference between high performers and low performers. High performers and low performers. It's just differences. You look at someone like Sheena. She made the decision. I'm not just going to pay lip service to what Megan Wood is doing. I'm just going to copy it. She made a decision. You decide whether you're a high performer or a low performer. But it's 5 distinct ways that you embrace the world that make us either a high performer or a low performer. The decision's ours. Nobody's born one of the ways that I'm going to lay out to you. Nobody's born as a low performer. No one's born as a high performer. It's a decision. And so what I want to outline is just 5 key differences as we wind down the call, because I cannot wait to get back on the horn. First, big difference. Low performers seek confrontation. High performers seek clarification. We've all seen this before. Somebody loses their mind, or all upset. Somebody said something to somebody, this, they just blow up, and they're going to set the matter straight, right? That's confrontation. Seeking clarification means if Paul and I's relationship, or Andy and I's relationship, if something doesn't seem right, we seek clarification. Like, it seemed that way. I know that's not the intent. What am I missing? What do I not understand? Seeking clarification versus confrontation. No different than in a highly successful marriage. I'm like Paul. I stay around happily married people that speak well of their spouse, because I want to be happily married. So in a relationship like that, people that are low performers in a relationship, they seek confrontation. They always know what the other person meant. They always know what that other person tried to do to them. Seeking confrontation versus seeking clarification. It's a huge difference. It's a change, though. It's a choice. It's a choice to be, I'm going to be a clarification seeker. I'm not going to be a confrontation seeker. I'm not going to lose my mind and get all upset over one thing. I'm going to seek clarification. I'm not going to think that this one thing is going to, it's just the worst thing ever. I'm going to go, what about even in events, right? What clarification will help? I'm telling you, it's a choice. It is a massive difference between low performers and high performers. Remember, the performance is always in the middle, not too high, not too low. That's why high performers aren't confrontation seekers. They're clarification seekers. That way they don't get too low. They stay more in the middle, Another big difference. Low performers seek consolation. High performers seek inspiration. This is what you do when things don't go your way. This is what you do when you have a tough week in the field, when you poured it on in recruiting and didn't, right? Low performers seek consolation. They seek out other low performers to tell them, it's okay. You shouldn't, it's okay. It's okay. Don't try so hard. They seek consolation. You get someone like a Billy Crane that has a bad week. He doesn't seek consolation. He seeks inspiration. What will inspire me? I've got to stay in the fight. I've got to fight harder. What's going to inspire me? It's worlds apart, but it's one decision: to seek consolation when things are tough, or seek inspiration. What's going to make me get back up and fight harder? Who will inspire me? What will inspire me? Andy had the songs on the TWC last week. Whatever it is, I'm going to seek inspiration. I'm not going to seek consolation when things don't go well. Because on the way to things going extremely right, things are going to go extremely wrong a lot. It's just how life works, right? So in those moments, just know it's a high performer decision that you've got to make. When it doesn't go your way, when that policy cancels, when someone quits on themselves, when that happens, what will you seek? Will you seek consolation, or will you seek inspiration? It's worlds apart, but it's one small decision. Here's another one. Low performers are constantly seeking escape. High performers seek excellence. Low performers seek escape. That's the thank God it's Friday crowd. That's the one on Wednesday. It's hump day, almost there. That's people seeking escape. They're always seeking escape. Can't wait till my dials are over. Can't wait till my appointments are over. Can't wait till my recruiting interviews are over. They're always seeking escape instead of seeking excellence. So not only is it a high performer, low performer, it's a happy thing. When you're constantly seeking escape, you're never happy where you are. When you're constantly seeking excellence, you're always happy where you are because you're pursuing excellence. That's how we're made. We're made to try and get better. We're not made to stay the same. We're made to try and get better. So seeking excellence, it's a high performer decision, not constantly seeking escape. And it's the same thing, whether we're talking business, family, whatever, any high level of achievement, people seek excellence. They don't seek escape. Another big one. Low performers seek applause. That's why they quit so much when the applause doesn't show up. High performers seek achievement. They seek the actuality. They don't seek the applause. The applause will come. They seek the achievement in of itself. They seek to achieve goals. They seek to achieve new levels. They're not doing it for the applause. That's why low performers quit so much, because nobody recognized what I did this week. It's because they're seeking applause. When it's about seeking achievement, when it's seeking achievement, can you see how an Evan Patzer stays in the fight longer? Can you see how a Soto stays in the fight longer? Can you see how a Jeremico stays in the fight longer? Can you see how a Brandon Beal stays in the fight longer? They're not seeking applause. They're seeking achievement. They're after the actuality, not the appearance. Remember, applause is just an appearance. People applaud for people they hate. That's just an appearance. The actuality is in the achievement. Last one, and then we got to get going. We got Dial Jam coming up at 2:30. Again, we'll be kicking that off. Come join us. Come join us. Let's melt Zoom down with everybody dialing this afternoon. Last one, and it's crazy how Paul's message ties right in with this. Like I'm looking at my notes and I'm listening to him speak, and I'm like, oh my God, it's just, it all ties in. Low achievers are inward people. High achievers are outward people. Low achievers are all about the me. Me. All what's it done do for me? I want me. They're all inward. That's why that's like what Paul's saying. That's how to stay angry. That's how to stay hurt and all that. That's why they don't achieve anything. High achievers, high performers are outward people. They want to be part of a mission. They want to be part of a team. They want to work beside and inspire people. They want to lift others up. That's why they achieve so much, and that's why they're happy. Inward people are miserable, and you know that. Yeah, all of us, God knows, you're related to people like I'm related to people. He just said it's one inward person, and they're miserable, and they get nothing done. The outward people, the Paul Roberts of the world, the outward people, those are the high achievers. That's the happy people. That's where the fulfillment is. That's where the happiness is. Outward. It was just so crazy as he's talking. I was like, that literally, like, that's my last note. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. Guys, I am so fired up. Paul, I still got cold chills from what Paul talked about and the way he talked about it. It's your legacy. It's your legacy. I promise you that call today that Paul did with us, this call is changing the way I'm talking to people moving forward. That just the way he talked about it, guys, come with us, is building your legacy. We have such an amazing opportunity in front of us. And I'm telling you, I talked to my base shop leaders just before this call. Guys, the next 5 weeks are critical. All the low performers, they're going to seek escape. They're going to be like, oh, thank God, a reason to not work, right? A reason to not try and do anything, a reason to lay on the couch all day, right? That's what the low performer, they're going to seek escape. You and me, we're going to seek excellence. Me and you, we're going to go out and hammer it the next 5 weeks. I'm telling you, I've been doing this 20 years. The next 5 weeks are critical to what you're going to get accomplished in 2021. And he said, well, I could always make it up. No, I'm telling you, 20 years of doing this. The next 5 weeks are critical to what you're going to get done in 2021. Guys, Holly and I love you. We want you to go partner. We want 2021 to be the most amazing year in the history of your family. But what we do the next 5 weeks is key. It's critical. It's critical. It's critical. Please let me know any way I can help you. Guys, Holly and I love you. Hammer down. Let's go get it done.